celebrate Stranger Things Season 5 finally coming out, I'm going to be recreating some of the famous scenes from the show in Minecraft. These will include the Byers' house, the Upside Down, and many, many more. So with that, let's get into the video. Right then, let's go. The first build we're going to be doing from Stranger Things is the Byers' house. And as you can see there, we need a decent bit of birch wood and some other stuff as well, but we'll get them later. Well, let's start by collecting lots of birch wood. I'm aiming to get about 3 stacks of logs, so then I can get about like 12 stacks of planks, so then we have plenty, and we'll probably have more left over as well. There's the first stack, there's the second stack, and there is the third and final stack. And the next thing we need is a lot of stone, which, as you can see from this hole, we should have plenty of in this chest. Which, what the hell, I don't know what happened there, but it's fine. We have more than enough stone in there. That's probably too much, but it's fine. So, let's fly over here, get a shulker box, and find an area to build it in. Grab a shulker box from here, open it up, and put all our items inside it that we need. Now, for exploring in the Nether, I need to find the Basalt Delta, and I'll explain why I need this later. This area seems good enough. Now, if we connect some portals, we appear at the perfect location for the Byers' house. The only thing that's left now, though, before building is clearing some flat area to build it in. What we'll do is we can also get a bit more wood to help us out. I don't know what on earth is going on here, but let's move on. Somehow, I did normally forget to bring some dirt with me, so we'll have to pop home now and get some dirt. Now we've got plenty of dirt, we can go back and continue landscaping. I'm just trying to get my portal. I'm being absolutely attacked. Let me get in my portal. This is... Oh no, I might actually die here. This might be an issue. Bro, go away. I really don't want portal to explode. Oh. Yeah, just easy as that. Right, now we can finally go in the portal. Oh my god, this is really annoying now. No! Please, please! Oh. My god, that was well scary. Now we can begin the landscaping. But in my opinion, I think we made a big enough platform to build the Byers' house on. So, let's grab some stuff out of here. Let's grab some birch and a few sacks of stone. Let's turn it into birch planks. And I don't really know how I'm going to start it. I'll get a picture off my laptop quickly. Alright then, I've got a reference picture up now. I'll put it on screen now. I think I showed it to you before anyway. But I might as well just do it again, just so you can remember what it looks like. So, I'm thinking some birch slabs out front. So, let's go across like that. And then I'm thinking, because in the picture there's like pillars, we can do like 3 block gaps. And then... Couldn't be more perfect, could it, when the door goes there. That is looking nice. Okay, and then we'll go up one like this. Just so you can get up nice and easily. And this is the porch area, by the way, the little front bit. So that's just what I'm doing right now. And then you could go back one more, and then do the rest of this front bit. Looking very nice. So if we go up, how many blocks are you saying? We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's looking good. And then go across that much. And then do the same. Just fill it up everywhere. You can make some holes for the windows and door in a minute. But keep going up like this. And my plan is for the Nether portal, that if you're wondering why I've done that, it can be an entrance to the Upside Down. Which is going to be very cool. Okay, so here's the door here. And then let's have window of 2 here. Just make a really big window here, because that can be the living room area. So window there, and then we could have a cheeky some windows like that maybe. Yeah, they look okay. And then if we go around with the frame that we started, let's go 1 block behind the Nether portal. So now we've got that frame, we can continue going around here actually. And you know what, guys? I might move the Nether portal a couple blocks to the left just so it's in the corner there. So we might have to mine it, which might take a minute or two. You know what, with this pickaxe, that did not take me long at all, actually. I speed ran that. You know, while we're here, just so we can get the nether portal in the perfect place, I'm going to do a floor in oak, just so I have the floor sorted out. Okay, so now let's put this in the corner. How are we going to do this? Let's go one block in, maybe. Then just 1, 2, 3, 4. We do it like that. This could be the living room area from this block. And then we could do this one up to here, and then 1, 2, 3. Jump over here, 1, 2, 3. And then like that, and then across like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and then light it. And just hope it connects with the other one, because if it doesn't, that's going to be very annoying. Okay, there we go, connected nice. Oh my, okay, yeah, forgot about this. Quick, go, no. This might be an issue. I think I just saw some stuff go through. Oh no. Oh hi. Yeah. Okay, bye mate. Yeah, well, it's good to see it connect anyway. You know what, guys? Let's start building the walls of the house. Nearly done with the walls. I'll add some windows in a bit. Actually, guys, before we do that, I'm going to get some fence gates going. Yeah, I'm going to keep it all one level until we get to that section on the roof. And then we can start using our stone bricks to build it up a bit higher. So it looks... Because on the picture, it's like goes up in like a slant type thing. So if I do that here, that would be quite cool. Right, let's start doing the incline bit of it. It'll look a bit flat on the sides at the minute, but we will make it better, I promise. And then if you go up like this, let's place another block here. You like that. And then I can sort the inside out later. And then a block there. And we can speed bridge across like this. There we go, it's coming together quite well, this I think. And I can now fill this in, keep it going to the ends. Build the infrastructure. And there we... Okay, one block short. And there we go. Now if you have a look from the back. Oh, that looks nice. The side looks dreadful. But we'll sort that later around some windows and some texture. So now we're going to do the inside and also break that blocks. And the windows. God, we have lots to do on this build. And we've not even done the upside down bit yet, which is the hard bit. Okay. So now, if we... Is that the last birch plank? Surely. Oh, thank God, I was scared. I thought we ran out. Okay, if we craft 2 stacks, we can begin doing this. And this room's going to be the living room with like a sofa and some lights on it and all stuff like that, if you know what I mean. And then, okay, the roof can be stone like that, yeah. So then, this room is going to be a little kitchen there, and then about there probably. But then if you break this, there's going to be a 3x3 entrance like that, or 2x2, whatever. And then the upside down can be like crawling out of it and stuff, looking all nice. It's hard to explain, but once I do it, you'll get what I mean, and I think you guys will like it. Now we've finished the blueprint for it, like the rooms and stuff, I'm going to be finishing the interior, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, or however long it takes me. So, I'll see you in a minute. Guys, over the last hour and a half, I know that sounds like a lot, but it was quite hard what I did. I've been hard at work at the buyer's house, so I'll show you what I'm doing. So if you go inside, on the right here, there's all the lights that Joyce was messing with in season 1. Then there's just a little bed, just a bed sleeping. And over here, I'll add a little kitchen in later, but there's not much space, but you see the idea. And here is the coolest bit, the entrance to be upside down. You can see it all like seeping in, some nice vines hanging down, like, and I think it's very cool. And the reason I needed it to be a basalt delta is because of all the particle effects that fly around that looks like the upside down. So I think that looked very cool. But first, I have one last thing. I'll sleep first, actually, I'll tell you in a second. The last thing I need to do, actually, at this house is build a little road here leading that way with 4 bikes on them. Just because I think it'll be a nice touch and it'll make the entranceway a bit cooler. So now, I'll make the road out of stone bricks and we can build the bikes. And I have a small idea of how I'm going to build the bikes to make them look very nice. Right then, so the road's going to be this width, and then we'll go down all the way to the bottom and then we can add the bikes in. Right, the road is nearly emptied out. We can now start filling this in, and then we can build the bikes. Right, we now have all the materials to build the bike, and my idea is if I have some slabs in my inventory. So my plan is I will go up like this, like that, and then we'll go one down actually. Oh god, I did not mean to just fall through the floor. I forgot I did this. What just happened? God, this is literally a mob trap. Okay, well, I think we're safe now. So if we place that one block lower and then grab our birch trapdoors again, then here we go, and then maybe I'll get all of my inventories up so I don't have to keep switching. Maybe if we go like that, no, like up there, and then slab there, and then maybe we could get the grindstones. And don't fall. There we go. And put a grindstone there, and then maybe another grindstone there, maybe in the back of it to look like wheels. Let's have a look how that looks. Oh, you know what, guys? That doesn't look half bad, does it? So now I'm just gonna go repeat this 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 3 more times, and then I'll be back once I've done that. Right then, guys, we have now finished the bikes, and I think they look very, very cool. And I'll have a look from the back here, and they actually look like they go in there. The wheels look brilliant. I think they look very cool. And I also scattered them out a bit, because at the first time I did it, they were all like in line, and it looked a bit weird. But I changed it up a bit, and I think it looks very cool. But now, we've now finished the overworld bit of the buyer's house. But now what we have to do is we have to go to the upside down of the nether to finish off the other side of the house, which is the hard bit. We're gonna have to mirror the whole thing in different blocks and stuff, and it's gonna take me quite a while. Right, so I think we should just get right on with it and not waste any more time. So my plan is, instead of using birch, I'm gonna use pale oak, because in the upside down, everything's like greyed out and stuff and looks all cool. I'm also gonna like flip every other block to its pale oak equivalent or whatever. And then, the outside area is going to have the mine flower in it, and it's going to be full of basalt to look like the upside down. So, it's hard to explain right now, you might not have understood that, but it will make sense soon. I did say I do need a lot of pale oak, so I'm going to pop home, go to the nearest pale oak forest, and break a load of trees. And luckily, I know just where to find one. And in the distance, we should see it appear any second, and there it is there. So I'm going to drop down, mine a lot of pale oak, and I think it is time for a time lapse, because we've not done one in a while. So, let's go. As you can see in my inventory, we've got plenty of wood, pale oak wood, and plenty of pale moss, which is helpful because I need that to do the flooring of the upside down, which is going to be the hard part, because I can do a lot of mining. Well guys, I'm a little bit stupid, I forgot to start filming, so we've made a little bit of progress. I got the pale oak wood, I got the moss and stuff, and then I turned my camera off to do something and came back and forgot to turn it back on. So we made a bit of progress. I'm going to try my best to get it done before any more gas spawn. But I'm very annoyed with myself for forgetting to start recording. So, let's keep on going with the house. Where's the door going to go, though? There. Okay, that's good. Then, can you move out of the way, please? There we go. Keep going around there. So, I don't know if my camera's on for this bit when I mention this, but it's going to be like the perfect flip of what it is in the overworld. So, it's going to look very nice. And if you are enjoying, make sure to drop the video a like and subscribe if you want. And my plan is I'm going to build a massive... Go away! Leave me alone, please. I'm trying to talk. My plan is the door's going to lead out here, and there's going to be a little path going around there. There's going to be a massive basalt dome with the mine flare in it and some bikes and stuff. Pretty much the flip of what it is in the overworld, but in the nether, obviously. And it's going to be very cool. Annoyingly, I can't just do it straight out here, because then other effects, which is the whole point of building it here, just aren't here. Which is very annoying. but we'll have to make do with what we got. So if we just mine out a little bit more here, and then just replace the floor later. So then it'll like be a path around here. You know what, I'll do it now. Might as well. So a little path around here. I'll base it off the wall from season 5. Sorry if you haven't watched it, but I did put spoiler video thing at the start. Now, I'm going to finish being inside of the house, and then I'll build the mine flare in a little bit. Well guys, I have been very, very hard at work over the past 2-3 hours. So, we started with this little bedroom. I haven't got a bed yet, but there's no need to explode anyway because we're in Nether. Then the sofa there, same as in the normal one, just flipped. Not got the item frames yet, not perfect. And then this bit, it's a bit... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to break that, but it's fine. So, this bit looks very cool. Then outside the door, payload door, and then this bit is what took the longest bit. Look at this. Oh, basalt room. Not finished it yet, just need to, like, do this all the way up to the roof and stuff. But I thought I'd make the mine flare now, just so that bit's done, and I could add that in. So, I was thinking, I have a load of black concrete on me, or 2 stacks should be enough. If I do it there, and then if I go up 3 or 4 blocks maybe, and then up, and then like that maybe, 3-4 blocks, yep, and then we make like a cube thing, 3x3. I feel like that would look quite cool, wouldn't look too bad. It's hard to make stuff in black, because like, it's just nothing pretty much, when it goes down a little bit. And then that looks alright, and then if we go out the side again, but 3 blocks, yeah it was, then down all the way there, then spreads out again. It's actually harder than you think making the mine flare, because if you don't believe me, try it out yourself, but it is actually very challenging. God, good job I brought 2 stacks, I'm about to run out. Okay, I do have more than enough though. Here we go, then 3 out, down there. Gonna have to break a few blocks though to make it fit, but it's fine. There we go. Look how nice that looks, guys. Whoa, that is definitely the mine flare. And I do have a bit of basalt left on me, I think, to add up the walls a little bit. Maybe in a few of the corners we could add like a couple things like there maybe. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Then let's go around dotting an odd block. Yeah, though not too awful. There we go. Just going up there now. Obviously it looks a bit different to the overworld version, but I want it to look like that because that's show realistic. Okay, then if we could like literally just go around spamming blocks, and then on this wall. You know what, guys? What? Nearly. I'll say it in a minute. Let me just use the rest of the basalt. Just bang, bang, bang. You know what, guys? I think we've actually finished the whole upside down area of this, and I think it looks absolutely banging. So we've got the mine flare there, as I said. Looks very, very cool. And you know what? Let's go through the whole build from all the way from the buyer's house in the overworld all the way to the upside down buyer's house in the Nether. Right then, I'm just gonna walk through the whole build in slow mo. You know what? I'm gonna turn my inventory off and stuff so you can't see it. It's just so it looks very nice and cinematic. Okay, look at this. I'm gonna walk through the whole house and we'll see how cool it looks. Well, there we go then, and that's my second build of the video completed, and I think it all looks very cool. So if we head back to the overworld, we have one final build left of this video, and that build is the scene when Max was running away from Vecna in the Upside Down just after she broke free from his curse and was outside Billy's grave and stuff, and she was floating away. So I think that will look very cool. But the issue is, I don't know where I'm going to do it, because I want to do it close to this, and this will be like my Stranger Things area. But, whereabouts should I do it? I could do it like... I don't want to do it in the savannah because they look rubbish. Yeah, I could clear some space. That's not a bad idea. So I'll clear some space and I'll be back very soon. Alright then, guys. I think I found the perfect place to build the graveyard scene with Max. So I'll just kill these zombies first and I'll talk. So you might be wondering, what is this bit? But there, I'll put a picture on screen there. You can see through the little like upside down hole or whatever it is. And then in here is where the actual graveyard bit where Max is flying up there bit is going to happen. And this bit is just going to be upside down, so I have lots of nether wart blocks. I'm just going to replace all these blocks with nether wart, which I think is going to look very, very cool. Right then, guys, now we've finished upside down in, I think, yeah, that works. You can see out here looking very nice, and then I showed you before the scene it was based off, and then out here is where the grave's going to be, as I previously mentioned. So Okay, so let's start getting our stone bricks out. We also need a crafting table on us too. Let's go there just to craft some slabs, I think. Stairs, actually. So, the grave's going to go here with bang, bang, and bang. Does that look like a grave? Maybe up one more, and then the signs could go over there. Okay, that looks decently enough like a grave. And then we need to get all the redstone sorted. Luckily, I have my redstone box on me to help me with that. So we need a slime block. Some redstone, obviously. Some repeaters, which we don't actually have at the minute, which is very annoying. But we have some quartz, so we can craft them. We need to. But if this is going to go there with that there, right, and if we make the redstone clock here, that's what I'm doing, by the way. I forgot to explain that bit. So this slime block's going up and down, and when the armor sand can be bouncing on it, just to create the effect that it's floating, if that makes any sense, which I don't think it does. But you get the point. So, bang, bang. We could add some delay onto it, I guess. Like that, and then there's one up there connecting to that. And then if you get the clock going, sorted. We could add a bit more delay, probably. Why that just stopped? Okay, there we go. Now we've got it working. That's good to see. Now we're going to get up without breaking it. So let's have some fun on this. Whoa. Look at this. And take the time to subscribe if you haven't already. Why am I taking damage? Take the time to subscribe if you haven't already, because more epic stuff like this will be going on quite regularly on my Herobrine channel. And just then, I just had a Billy Hargrove on the grave, which is where Max was when she started levitating because of Etna. So, I think this looks very cool. I'm going to add some finishing touches to it, and then I'll be back once I've done that. Alright then guys, we are finished. And as you can see, it looks very goofy. So there's Dustin, Steve and Lucas trying to save Max from Vecna. And it looks really funny, to be honest. But I've tried my best. It looks alright. You can see what scene it is, I think. And especially if you're in here, you can see, like, I put the picture on screen again. I feel like I've done that loads this video. But you can see, like, you can definitely see what scene I'm trying to recreate. You get the vision is what I'm basically trying to say, pretty much. So now I'll just do a quick fly around of everything we've done in today's video, because it's been quite an epic long video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. So make sure to like and subscribe for more epic videos. And I'll do the fly around now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.